Hey guys, welcome to Draw My Story. And here's the shout out to those amazing fans of Draw My Story who've sent in their fan arts. They're beautiful. Thank you guys for sending. If you also want your arts to be featured in my video, then please follow the instructions of how to send in your fan art. It's in the video description below. Love you guys. And today we're drawing the story of a very cute and happy monster from the SCP mythos called SCP-999. The SCP-999 is a large gelatinous mass which looks like a big blob of orange slime. Although it appears to look like slime, it has a consistency similar to that of peanut butter. SCP-999 is also known as the Tickle Monster. It's known for showing great affection towards people. It slithers towards the nearest person and leaps upon them and hugs them. It consists of a pair of pseudopods, which it uses to hug people, while it nuzzles the person's face with a third one. Usually, when it does this, it emits a high-pitched gurgling and cooing noises. SCP-999 slime releases pleasant smells, depending on the person who interacts with it. Maybe it's to make the person feel more comfortable with it. It releases fragrances which have been told to smell of chocolate, fresh laundry, bacon, roses, and even Play-Doh. SCP-999 weighs about 54 kilograms. Its size and shape constantly change, though most of the time its form is the size of a large beanbag chair. Composition of SCP-999 is oil-based, but consists of a substance unknown to modern science. Other than a thin, transparent membrane surrounding the orange mass, SCP-999 appears to have no other organs. It's very playful and dog-like. Simply touching SCP-999's surface causes an immediate euphoria. Its favorite activity is tickle wrestling, often by completely enveloping a person from the neck down and tickling them until asked to stop. While the creature will interact with anyone, it seems to have a special interest in those who are unhappy or hurt in any way. Persons suffering from crippling depression after interacting with SCP-999 have returned completely cured with a very positive outlook on life. SCP-999 was conceived by the Seventh Bride, also known as SCP-231-7, who had been impregnated by the Scarlet King. Some of the people from the Foundation prevented the birth of SCP-999 from happening because they feared that it would possess the powers and characteristics of the dark, demonic god, Scarlet King. And for all we know, it could be stronger. One of the scientists in the SCP decided to modify the genes of the SCP-999, which was to be born. He tried to overthrow the Scarlet King, not by force, but with light and love and laughter that can brighten the blackest of hearts. The doctor then said that the 999 is not, in reality, a safe class SCP. It's the best and only weapon we have against some of the most powerful, hostile entities known to exist. Unlike other monsters, the SCP-999 defeats its victims using the power of love and comfort. How adorable is that? And even has the jelly-like body which makes it super cute. The 999 has the ability to make anyone in his presence happy. He can even cure mental disorders, like PTSD, and can pacify serial killers. Even SCP-682, which is almost invincible monster from the SCP Foundation, is not immune to his effects. and broke down laughing when it touched him. The Foundation believes he will grow to pacify even his father, the Scarlet King. This could be a win-win situation for the Foundation, as it could be used to protect the workers and scientists from the attack of the other monsters. The 999 has been used to treat the doctors or cleaners who have been subjected to the attack of other terrifying monsters in the containment. The 999 usually is used as a means to cure stress, psychological effects, loneliness, depression, and failure. Right outside the containment zone in which the SCP-999 was kept, there are posters which read that it is not allowed for anyone to feed it caffeinated soft drinks or any kind of aerated drinks. This was because once someone gave the 999 a can of cola. What followed after this was a super funny reaction, because it literally began to bounce off the walls for half an hour. It was like one of the Orbeez balls, which is tossed on the ground. The reason for this is because the carbonation makes SCP-999 visibly queasy afterwards. SCP-999 was thankfully recovered. All personnel are allowed inside SCP-999's holding area, but only if they're not assigned to other tasks at the time, or if they're on break. SCP-999 has a diet consisting of sweets and candy, and its favorite being Necco wafers. It's been confirmed that the creature is willing to save others at all costs, even jumping to take a bullet for someone. When physically interacting with SCP-999's slime, the person or creature will begin to feel a tingling, almost tickle-like feeling, and will experience a state of euphoria. The only time 999 became hostile was when confronting its clone, SCP-999-A, who was created when the Foundation personnel put some of 999's biomass inside SCP-914 on the very fine setting, and surprisingly was hostile to everyone. The Foundation, much bigger surprise, 999 itself also became hostile and attacked its doppelganger, engulfing it inside itself like it did with its food, essentially eating E-999-A. Afterwards, 999 returned to its usual behavior. In addition to its playful behavior, SCP-999 seems to love all animals, refusing to eat any meat and even risking its own life to save others. Though its behavior is infantile, it seems to understand human speech and most modern technology, including guns. Maybe one day, many clones of 999 could be created by specifically altering the DNA to recreate its happy character. And the human control over it must be compulsory, which will then enable it in making this world a much safer and peaceful place. We can then eliminate the use of warfare, and no humans or animals will be affected by the aftermath. It could be used in the world of psychiatry and psychology, which will help a lot of patients get the love they need. Progress could be made in multiple fields with this happy monster. Maybe it's the future pets, which will be equivalent to dogs and cats. I hope I can have one SCP-999 at my home someday. So that was today's story, guys, about SCP-999. Comment and let me know how'd you like it. And please subscribe to my channel, guys, if you want to see more Draw My Story horror videos like this one. Till then, bye.